Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream from Rainwater Studios. It's Wednesday night, and we got a show for you. But before we get into that, I'd like to tell you a few words about our good friends down at the Weed Patch Music Shop in Nashville, Indiana. They are incredible people, and they have amazing instruments down there for sale. You musicians that need things day of the show, they can always be counted on to provide you with strings and picks and goodies, accessories. Go talk to Kristen. They are at weedpatchmusicshop.com. Online you can find out their store hours, their location, etc. And they're located just next to the courthouse in downtown Nashville, Indiana at 58 East Main Street. Weed Patch Music Company. All right. Now I'd like to tell you a little bit about what happened last week, a little recap of Jeff and Jenna and Scott DC who were in here. Mandy, can you play them this little video I put together? This is just a recap of what happened on our patrons only page after the show last week.
If the ladies were blackbirds, were thrushes. Oh, I lie there for hours in the chilly cold marshes. And if the women were squirrels, hold me on mine. Would you look at me so high? She's running around with a rag top down. I wanna do right, but right now. Now here I go again to see your crystal vision. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams. And have you any dreams you like to sell? Dreams of loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost.
There we go. So that was Jeff and Jenna and Scott DC from last week, and those clips were all from our private patrons group. After this stream, we do another stream that's just for our patrons. So that was just a little peek at that, but we do that every week, and it stays up forever. So when you become a patron, you can go see all of those. All of the artists collaborate. There's a lot of stuff there that you will never get to see otherwise. A lot of these people never get together otherwise. So it's very cool. And this last week was the cutoff for our next compilation album. So it began in March. I know we were streaming Ryan Harrison that week, and I can't remember what week it was. But from that to last week, all of those people are contenders. We'll be having a listening party soon that our patrons are all invited to, and details about that are in the patrons group too. And everyone will get to give us their little scorecard for who they think should be on the next album. And for our patrons who are not able to make it to the party, the whole video that we're going to be showing at the party will be in the patrons group, and there will be a thing in there so that you can still vote and give us, your scores. And so all of your opinions count. And I don't know if it'll be next week, but soon we will be announcing who's on the next album.
Basically, our patrons are the tiebreaker. When Mandy and I agree on who needs to be on this album, great. When we don't, we need help. And that's our patrons, so thank you very much there.
And then I think Eric was going to...
Eric, would you like to say a few words about how people can become patrons?
I sure do. Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying the Rainwater Studio programming we have here. If you've ever thought about donating to a local charity or, giving back to the arts, well, you can do that right here at our Patreon page. because that is what we do. We bring the arts to you guys. So make sure you jump on the Patreon page. We have tiers all the way from $5 to $75, and the more you give, the more you get. Don't forget that. So it's really cool. And also our Venmo page. Just if you're watching tonight, you don't have a bunch, you can't do monthly, we would love for you just to donate tonight. Just kind of like tipping, saying I liked what you guys did. But don't forget, this is the arts, and we need to keep our arts strong in our community and all over the place, really. So please, please, please donate. And we can't wait to keep bringing you great content. And I think that's all I'm going to say tonight. So to you, Keenan.
Thank you so much, Eric Hamblin. Thank you for your kind words and for your work at the soundboard. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to get on with the show with a little interview between Mr. Russ Baum and I, and then he's going to play you some songs. So here that is, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, now it is my pleasure to introduce to you the one and only Russ Baum. How you doing, Russ?
I'm fantastic. Fantastic. Another day.
Awesome.
Get another one.
Yeah, right on. I was catching you a little bit earlier today. I think you were online for a while playing some songs and chatting with folks.
Yep, I was doing the On the Rise morning show. That's like what I've been after the last my year in quarantine. Became that. And I was hanging out in Columbus at the park, Millrace Park, with one of my dudes, Travis Dillery, hanging out. It was good, yeah.
That was this morning you were doing that?
Yeah, that was just this morning.
Cool. So, like, during the pandemic, that's when you started, you call this Dawn to Rise?
No, we call On the Rise.
On the Rise.
That's one of the songs that I've gotten written is the name of the song, is the title of the song, and started going and doing... just waking up in the morning because I didn't know what to do with life whenever music stopped for everybody. And I woke up one morning in between the kids starting their kind of morning or their homeschooling and all that going on, the e-learning, and I kept finding this hour and a half or 2 hours where I was just I don't know what to do with myself. I just don't know what to do. I can't. I would usually spend in that time booking gigs or working on things in the marketing department of music and things like that. And instead, I was like, what's 9 o'clock in the morning? I'm just going to go live and see if anybody's out there. And I started, and all my buddies were hustling up and doing it late nights and stuff like that. So it's like I couldn't compete because they were all awesome, Right. So I couldn't compete. So I was like, I'm just going to start going in the morning. And next thing I know, it starts turning into something. We start getting people jumping in and doing their things. And then I was like, I think we need to name this. And the fans named it On the Rise, and we've been rolling with it ever since. So
very good. That's really interesting to hear your perspective on how it came about for you. From the outside, it just kind of looked like you responded to a need in the world because your podcast, or whatever we want to call this live stream series, really seems like it's half music and it's half inspirational speaking, which was very necessary for the last year and a half as people were needing some good news. Yeah.
I guess honestly, it was. I try to say this on the show as much as possible, but it's a two-way street because I'm someone that suffers, as an artist, and if I can't create or find a way to express my feelings, I get depressed. I get all these things going on. I start feeling like I'm not doing enough in the world. I'm not doing this, and there's nothing better for therapy whenever you just talk about your life and talk about what's real in it, and I mean, so it's therapeutic for me, and I guess I'm just lucky that people enjoy the stories that come along with it. And next thing I know, it's we got a whole community of awesome people. I mean, it's just been really a neat thing. But yeah, I didn't do it necessarily for the needs of others. I was selfishly doing it for a need of myself to perform and also express myself and kind of have a therapy to get through what was looking to be the hardest year of music that I'd ever done. And thank God I went out there and I did that. And thank God for all the people that started watching it. And I still wake up excited every single day. We're on episode 310 or something like that right now.
It's taken on a life of its own, and so folks, do check out Russ Baum's page on Facebook and the On the Rise podcast live stream deal. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of interaction that goes on. He chats with folks. It's its own animal now. It's pretty cool.
It's a blast. It really is. It's the community there really what makes it really cool. They talk a lot. It gives me a lot to talk about.
Right on. Well, that's excellent, man. I commend you on what you're doing. I'm glad that you're here. Thanks for joining us. And without further ado, the songs of Mr. Russ Baum.
We live in a story of choose your own epidemic. 5 deep, I'm going to rehab. On my way to the clinic, I'm in the 4:30 a.m. line. I hit dabs from a pen, but now it's time to go blind. I need a dose for the panic. But life on the road is lonely. For someone who's lost at home, the wrecked bed of the lying dead has a mind of its own. If shivers were my covers, I would forever be warm. So take note or take lightly, the signs are forewarned. The mornings fill with night, I've had enough of the tone. Ivy plugged in tightly, up and alone. And we live in a story of choose your own epidemic. 5 deep, I'm going to rehab, on my way to the clinic. I'm in the 4:30 a.m. line. I hit dabs from a pen, and now it's time to go blind. I need a dose for the panic. 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 But life on the road is lonely. For someone who's lost at home, the wrecked bed of the lying dead has a mind of its own. If shivers were my covers, I would forever be warm. So take note or take lightly, the signs are forewarned. The mornings fill with night, I've had enough of the tone. Ivy plugged in tightly, up and alone. And we live in a story of choose your own epidemic. 5 deep, I'm going to rehab, on my way to the clinic. I'm in the 4:30 a.m. line. I hit dabs from a pen, but now it's time to go blind. I need a dose for the panic. Hey, thanks, studio. Thanks going on. Hanging out here, finally making it into the Rainwater Studios. This is now I'm gonna be straight up. All right, me and Keenan, we played on this twice, and I bailed 2 out of 2 times for life reasons and things like that. But that's what we were doing, my friends. It feels so good to be here. I gotta say, watching this place grow has been incredible, and it's an honor to be here. The team here is absolutely amazing, and that right there is where I get my free brownie points, friends. That's where I get them. This right here, the thing cost me a thing to be nice. It didn't. That's the way that it is. But I got this song right here I'm gonna play now. I got just a few songs in. My good buddy Coot's gonna chase me up here. But this, we got this thing right here. This is called Delay in London. I picked this one out because I think it's a neat story. I think it's I was touring UK 2019 prior to COVID and all that kind of crazy stuff that went down. It was an opportunity of a lifetime. I really enjoyed myself. But while I was there, I was observing, and so it's really a song. It's a tribute to that trip. But also, there's a part in the story where I hope you realize that the person in the story was someone who was really like living in the street in London. So that's kind of, I got inspired when I was in London and all that sort of stuff. But you're gonna hear me use the terms Yaki Da, and just so you know, that means a toast to good health in Welsh. So there you are. That's something I learned on the trip. Delayed once again, I'm living a dream, but now I'm holding my breath, Yaki Da. Delayed once again, I'm living a dream, and now I'm holding my breath, Yaki Da. Monday night in London, the rain's on the ground at King's College with some knowledge that I'd never found. Walking the streets at night with the preacher, but I was flying a sign, a runaway from Scotland. The time flies by, and the planes on the ground and the trains in the sky. By God, it was sure nice to meet you. I hope I'm not wasting your time, but don't think, don't speak, but don't you miss me when I'm gone? It's one night, one drink, is it too late to come home? It's just a hole in a wall, a stick in the mud. I'm not impressed at all with the people that flood these streets of despair in a tent down by the railway. I'm asking for change with no sense at all. Don't you see I became an addict in life, an alcoholic with dreams, and now I burst at the seams because I'm starting to scream. Right now it's just too hard to breathe. So don't think, don't speak, but don't you miss me when I'm gone? It's one night, one drink, is it too late to come home? But don't think, don't speak, and don't you miss me when I'm gone? It's one night, one drink, is it too late to come home? 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 Delayed once again, I'm living a dream, and now I'm holding my breath, yakida. Delayed once again, I'm living a dream, but now I'm holding my breath, yakida. Delayed once again, I'm living a dream, but now I'm holding my breath, yakida. Delayed once again, I'm living a dream, and now I'm holding my breath, yakida. That's yakida, my friends. Yeah, a little yakida. So I thought I was in this little spot. I mean, mostly the touring that we did over there was all involved in like small taverns and things like that. I met some wonderful friends. I hope they're watching the stream right now. What's going on, Rastafarians? If you're hanging out there in Scotland or out there wherever you're coming in at, I know I got some great people that hang out and do this sort of thing. I'm so proud of what we built together, and we're gonna do this thing. And make sure you're following right here on Rainwater Studios and supporting these guys and my man Coot coming up here, Barry Elkins. It's a pleasure, by the way, Barry. We'll talk more about that later, because I'm just the guy who needs to get out of the way and sing these songs. And I know that they didn't really tell me that. And I'm the kind of guy that likes, whenever I get nervous, I ramble on just a little bit. So before I get any more nervous, this song is called Farewell Heart. This is my newest one here and in my dreams. And right now, if you would, everybody, wherever you're at, just trying to pretend like maybe we're in some big cool amphitheater somewhere, and everyone's just singing along, all right? Because that's what my dream is. That's what my dream right there on this song is. I want to hear everyone saying, oh, 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 don't let your heart say goodbye. And this is a song all about it. It's all about doing your thing. Don't give up. Dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. Dark hair and black glasses. She storms the gates to take on the masses with fortune and fame. The road she travels is paved by those that blame for haunting her memories. PTSD, this is not a charade. The feeling's relenting. Come one, come all, join the parade. But oh, 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 don't let your heart say goodbye. Oh, 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 don't let your heart say goodbye. He's running defenseless south to the border. He finds a life senseless, living in vain. He blows up his nose with pounds of cocaine. He's searching for reason, but he looked in the mirror, discovered a season of life that is lost. He sets down his arms, he pays the cost. But oh, 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 don't let your heart say goodbye. Oh, 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 don't let your heart say goodbye. Oh, 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 don't let your heart say goodbye. Oh, 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 don't let your heart say goodbye. Consciously, I fill the chamber, but consciously, I fight for words. And consciously, I live a nightmare, but consciously, I can't hear the birds. But consciously, I beg them not to speak of what they've heard. 'Cause honestly, I know I'm lying on a bed of rotten words, while consciously misunderstanding, while consciously I feared the worst. A whisper came into my ears, while consciously I revert to consciously just hate myself for every word I've ever slurred. Why did I have to be this way? Why did this all occur? Oh, don't let your heart say goodbye. 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 Dum da da dum da 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 dum da da dum da 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 dum. Thanks, friends. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out on the live stream. I know what we got coming up next. A little bit of that Cootie Crabtree coming up next, baby.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Coot and the Bearcat. Welcome to the studio, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us, Keenan.
It's our pleasure. Previously, we had on the roster the Dirty Truckers, and now this incarnation of Coot Wildness is Coot and the Bearcat. Can you explain a little bit about?
Well, I'll try. It might not be easy to understand, but Brandon violated his parole. You know, these things happen, and he couldn't be here tonight. He's got some other business to take care of with the state, so.
The warden gave me a 24-hour pass.
Yeah,
Did a little exchange.
He's out on work release, earning extra commissary, and you know, we're here to play some music for you all.
That prisoner exchange, is that a pretty well-oiled system over there at the Brown County Jail? Is that a?
That's his office over there. I don't know about that place.
We'll talk to Bearcat about that a little bit more after the show, so we don't give away too many secrets. What have you brought for us tonight, Coot, other than the Bearcat?
The Bearcat is here. I've got half a dozen songs. I brought my buddy Russ Baum. Yeah, I stole one of his songs. Stole it. It's mine now.
Nice.
You're welcome, Russ. I love you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes what we do is we hit up one artist that we know has friends that maybe I don't know, and we get ideas and introductions.
I'll
and
just ride anybody's coattails. So
and the Bearcat, he's been here before. We know this guy. So this time we reached out to Coot, and Coot introduced us to. Well, we already knew Russ, but he.
Oh yeah, Russ and Scott C.
Got us chatting. Yeah, Scott DC that was in here last week was
DC.
introduced to us.
He's not even from District of Columbia. It's strange he calls himself that.
Yeah, that's different than that.
And how ironic. Never mind.
All right. Well, I think these songs will tell the story pretty well, and I'm looking forward to hearing them, sir.
All right. Yeah, a couple. Yeah.
Do you have any gigs that you should inform people about?
Friday night, I will be in Franklin, Indiana, at the Old Town Beer Hall, I believe it's called, down in the Courthouse Square. And I think maybe the following Sunday here in Brown County, I'll maybe be at the farmhouse for brunch or something like that.
Lovely little venue.
Yeah,
well,
great.
Folks, now you know where to catch them. Let's hear from Coot and the Bearcat.
All right, thanks. Hello, out there in Patreon, Keenan Rainwater Studios, interweb television land. How about that Russ Baum guy? He's all right.
yeah, I can pick with him.
My name is Coot Crabtree. This is the Bearcat. And I think we're going to start our set off with a song that used to be Russ's. He wrote it. It's not his anymore, though, so I hope. Yep, yes, sir. I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope he likes it, too. life ain't easy, but I got you by my side. When the words I hear deceive me, I know to me you would never lie. I hear this is what they call living. I got nothing to hide. Feels like an angel to me was given, and I'm glad she's along for the ride. Sometimes I lose direction, but I got you to point me home. Yeah, I'm crazy, but I got good intentions, and I promise you will never be alone. I hear this is what we call living. You and me got nothing to hide. I know an angel to me was given, and I'm glad you were along for the ride. This is what we call living. There's nothing to hide. An angel to me has been given, and I'm glad you were along for the ride. An angel to me has been given. I'm glad you were along for the ride. I'm glad you were along for the ride. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Next. What's that about? Yeah. Mr. Bearcat is wearing several hats today. Mandolin player, barefoot hippie, electric guitar rock god, spiritual advisor, and pawpaw. And next is a song by the gentleman whose fault that it is that I sit here in front of you today. His name is Jethro Easyfields. He's been here. He was here a couple weeks ago with the hammer and the hatchet. We're going to go. Yeah, we're going to go to the key of B. B as in Bearcat.
First. We got another capo handy real quick. Anybody? Anyone?
We are going to have this song. I don't know if Jethro's out there listening tonight, watching. Barry? Hey. I hope so. Jethro was, he came up in northern Indiana. They're near Allen County where there are 3 rivers running through that area. The St. Joseph River, the St. Mary River, and the Maumee River. This is a little tall folklore tale of that. Hope you like it. You with me? Went to go see St. Mary, couldn't concentrate. Went to go see St. Mary, couldn't concentrate. It's too late. Too late. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. River. I went to go see St. Joe, but I could not concentrate. Went down to see St. Joe, couldn't concentrate. It's too late. Too late. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. River. I went down to the Maumee River, couldn't concentrate. Went to the Maumee, but I couldn't concentrate. It was too late. Too damn late. I say 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, river. I went to go see St. Mary, couldn't concentrate. Went to go see St. Joe, could not concentrate. I went down to the Maumee River. It's too late. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, river. All right, all right. So you've been down all three rivers now. Bearcat, we're going to do a song I wrote about damn near a decade. I was hoping I could get the host of this show to join us.
Which one is it?
This is called Quarantine. It's in,
Guitar or mandolin?
that would be a mandolin. Mandolin, yes, sir. You know, and we're in the key of B flat, your favorite mandolin key. That's right. I appreciate Keenan and the whole crew for everything they're doing. This is a good thing. And I know it's going to keeps growing and evolving, and we're learning, and it's better and better. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Keenan Rainwater. He used to play with a guy named Wade Waters.
Back when we were the cops.
Yeah, back in '83. The band got killed in a bus crash. It's sad. He's the surviving member. All right, so this is Quarantine.
That'd be channel 11, I believe. Or 10. 10.
Do we have contact, sir? We are good to go, and it's blast off. It's a mess of emotion tangled up inside. Feel like I'm falling apart. I don't know how much more I can abide. I get lost when I follow my heart. This great big old world keeps right on turning. I'm spinning out of control. So many hard lessons I've been out here learning, and the miles have taken their toll. Sometimes I'm up, most times I'm down. Every now and then I'm in between. But I got my head in the clouds, but my feet are on the ground. But my heart is in quarantine. Woo! And something out here always been calling me. And then I learned how to listen. I don't know where this road up ahead is taking me, but I do know there's something I'm missing. Some days is good, most days is blue. Some say life ain't but a dream. I got my hands on the wheel, my mind on you, but my heart is in quarantine. inside. Honey, feels like I've been falling apart. I don't know how much more of this I can abide. I get lost when I follow my heart. Some days it's good, most days it's blue. Every now and then I'll have a dream. I got my hands up on the wheel, my mind on you, but my heart is in quarantine. With my hands on the wheel, my mind is on you, my heart is in quarantine. This guy, I think I might have a... You're welcome to sit down on this if you want, bud. It's your choice, okay?
We'll let you guys handle it.
You handle it. You're a busy man. We'll handle it. This is called, actually, I don't... This is the first time this has been played in public. Hopeful and High. That is a guitar. A very, ethereal sounding guitar. The acid should be kicking in any minute. Corn Fuse the Bearcat, ladies and gentlemen. B. Okay. I will be down in my hometown of the real name is called Franklin, Indiana, but growing up on the mean streets, the gang's called it F-Town. So that's where I'll be Friday night down at the Old Town Beer Hall, Courthouse Square. All right, this is called Blue Heart Howls, parenthetically, Hopeful and High. Call it what you want, okay? Here we go. Blue heart howls at the moon. Blue heart howls at the moon. I've been lost and outspoken. I've been down and I've been bad. I am weary of the weight of this world. Some hearts break, some hearts attack, but the blue heart howls at the moon. Been beat down, but unbroken by the sins of my past. I am weary from the weight of this world, and it's moving so fast, and the blue heart howls at the moon. Alone and lit up like the 4th of July, free to roam about the earth. All you got is just enough to get high. The blue heart howls at the moon. I stumbled all the way through May, tossed and turned till it was June. I may bail on Independence Day, listen to the rain fall in a dirty motel room, and the blue heart howled at the moon. Blue heart howled at the moon. Packed my bag, headed out west, just trying to find me a place to be. I went down to where the sun never sets, gave it all away. Everything I thought I'd need, and the blue heart howled at the moon. Yes, it did. Blue hearts howl at the moon. Alone and lit up like a 4th of July, I'm free to roam about the earth. All you got is just enough to get by, hopeful and high, whatever that's worth. And the blue heart howl at the moon. Ashes to ashes, steel turns to rust. So long, blue girl, so long. Ashes, ashes, leave if you must. So long, blue girl, so long. I hear your blue heart howl at the moon. Oh, yes I do. Do know you hear mine too? Our blue hearts howl at the moon. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We got a couple more here. A special treat for the last one. So, don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss that. Is that right, Russ? This is, we're just going to go straight up. Capo-less. Oh my gosh. That don't happen. I spent some time down in Vincennes, Indiana in the mid-90s. And I met some people there that had a pretty profound influence on me. And even a few of them are like family today. So there was a band that used to play, you know, the college parties and the basements and keggers and wild women and cocaine. Remember that? No, wait, cocaine was just a myth. My buddy Scott Kirshner used to jam over the Triple Deuce on Hart Street. 222 Hart Street, Vincennes, Indiana. It's crazy, I remember that. I don't even know where I slept last night. This is a song that they used to do. And I love it. And this is my version. Packed my bag with my precious rags. Went out in the street for something slow, low. Sea breeze bit my skin. Sunshine burned my face. Old man told me in the summertime, nights go creeping by on silent toes. Does not kill you, certainly make you stronger. It does not kill you, boy, it certainly make you stronger. Brother Maurice, roll back away. I swear I'll fix you on another day. Brother Maurice, keep it all in line. I'm feeling bad when I'm not feeling fine. And one day, up on the road, smile on my face, said I was packing my load. It was quite by accident, I ran into a brother. He said he went by the name of Whiskey Road. Brother Maurice, roll back away. I swear I'll fix you on another day. Brother Maurice, keep him all in line. Say, Brother Maurice, Maurice, roll back away. I'm gonna come and fix you on another day. Brother Maurice, keep them all in line. I'm feeling bad when I'm not feeling fine. I'm feeling bad, fine, feeling fine. Buddy, I hope you enjoyed that with your broken leg all laid up. Can I get my buddy Russ Baum and the host back for the last song, if possible? Okay. Me and Russ were riding the rails out on the Pacific Northwest back at, what was it, Russ, 87, 88?
Does he need a microphone for this?
He does. Somewhere around there. Somewhere between 87 and 2004. You're playing too. Yeah, just like we always do. The Grammy-nominated single, The Monster. Russ was having bad dreams one night. He was curled up in his little sleeping bag, his little Ninja Turtle sleeping bag, and he woke up suddenly. I was up drinking, and the little fella was scared to death. And I said, Russ, what's wrong, buddy? I said, what are you dreaming about? He said, the monster, Coot. So this is a story about that night. Right?
That's the right. That's correct. That's possibly. There might have been some mind-altering substances. That's there.
Here we go.
If I took off my charm, would you still believe? Would my eyes just scare you away? If you saw the monster who's lying inside, could you live without seeing his face? I've been hiding in my usual places, hitting the road in the meantime. I now know this heart gets what it chases, and the truth follows behind a lie. It's a lie.
A lie.
It's a lie.
I could tell by his posture, the tears in his eyes, these moments he'd rather forget. God bless the son who's living the lies of fine truth when the answer is dead. I've been hiding in my usual places, hitting the road in the meantime. I now know this heart gets what it chases, and the truth follows behind
A lie.
It's a lie. A lie.
It's a lie. What'd you expect? Your memories bleed. Bet your dollar gold watch in your chain.
Don't forget, the heart gets what it needs. Don't forget, the pills won't kill the pain.
Shoot the messenger, shoot out that moon, shoot this monster before it awakes.
Pull the trigger, is only getting bigger. Tell the truth before it's too late. A lie. It's a lie. A lie. It's a lie. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Keenan. Thank you, Bearcat. I know there's that harmonica intense song, wasn't it? We really had that one worked up. Thank you, buddy. A for effort.
Got him in there.
Thanks, Rainwater crew. Thanks to all my groupies, roadies, fans, lawyers, ex-wives, and children. I love you all.
We aren't done yet, are we?
For the stream, we're about to sign off.
We're not done yet.
Go away. I don't know what just happened. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for Russ Baum, Coot Crabtree, Barry Elkins, and they will all be back again in just a few minutes for our patrons. So hopefully you'll be joining us there. This is my beautiful co-host Hannah Esterbrook. She might just wait for today, but I have your voice.
Perfect week for you to take over the microphone.
Beautiful. Yeah. And with that, we're out.
Thanks.